Hey YouTube, what's up? I'm Ethan Man, and this is our biggest unboxing right now with two Giant TVs from Skyworth. As you may know, Skyworth is actually an OLED and also AI TV producer here in the Philippines, and they're growing rapidly right now. So behind me is actually two TVs, UB5500 on my left and the UB7500, which is actually a 65-inch TV on my right. So this 2 TV actually has an infinity display. When I say infinity display, is that their bezels are really thin, up to the point that they have a more immersive viewing experience and non-annoying bezels at the sides. So overall, these TVs are maximized in terms of their width. These TVs are actually thinner as compared to other TVs with their same ratio or sizes. Second is that the UB7500 is actually running on Android Pie 9.0. Android Pie 9.0 Smart TVs are actually really good right now because it can integrate with your Google account, activate voice commands itself, open applications, watch YouTube, and a lot more things. But don't forget, we also have here the UB5500, and this is also a YouTube, Netflix enabled TV. Although you have less features on the UB5500, it makes up to the price point. So the UB5500 is actually really affordable. So the good part about this 2 TV behind me is actually their price point. The price point of the UB5500 is actually just 24,990 pesos. Guys, for a 55-inch TV, that's really affordable already. And the 65-inch on my right is actually just 36,990 pesos. So remember that for a 65-inch TV, you're also getting an Android Pie 9.0 Smart TV, while the UB5500 is also smart enabled. You can do wireless casting as well, and also browse the internet. It has applications as well such as Netflix, YouTube, even Facebook. Browse through your photos and videos on your profile once you log in, and it's really easy and intuitive as well. So the main difference between the two is actually one of the features will be the remote. So the remote gives you a clear indication between the differences of the two. So the UB7500 is actually an Android TV where you can enable Google Assistant. And while on my left side, the UB5500 is a regular smart TV, but don't fret, it also has major applications right now that is enabled for you to watch more content rather than just watching in cable TV. So this is the UB5500 from Skyworth. So it's a 55-inch TV in IPS panel, 60Hz in display rate, and it's actually really good for 24,990 pesos. So I'll just give you a quick rundown. Here you can see I'm currently playing a 4K video in YouTube. But once I go home right now and exit, you can actually see more of an intuitive interface that's actually Smart TV like. So we have here applications such as Netflix, YouTube, Smart TV apps, Facebook, you can do Twitter as well, mirror casting, and even doing a browser. Here you can actually directly access your Netflix just in case you're already signed in to Netflix. But aside from that, it has its own USB port, so you can also plug in your flash drive so you can play movies or music and even show your photos. So it's actually an all-in-one complete. It's also good in connectivity overall. It has 3 HDMI, of course the regular antenna, and you can even use a cable. So what's good about this one is actually you can also upgrade the sound system through an SPDIF connection, so you will be integrated as well. If you're looking for a TV that's actually really good in size, can connect in all of your entertainment in terms of sound system, other DVD players or Blu-ray players, it's also possible as well. Settings and menu is very straightforward. You have here a text-style menu where you can actually configure most of the settings such as picture, sound, the channel configuration, time, even set up from its own HDMI, and even actually one of the good things here is locking the system, such as you can actually enter a password for the TV itself. So we also have two ways to connecting to the internet, to internet cable or to the wired network, and also wireless network. Take note that this is only possible through a 2G network or 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi connection, not a 5 GHz Wi-Fi connection. So overall, sound experience is actually good as well. Once you reach around to the volume of 50, it actually delivers a pretty good volume as well. So I suggest that here you just play music, or at least use the volume at least around 50 to 60 at maximum. So when it comes to picture quality, overall, the UB5500 actually delivers a good performance. Do I have to remind you that this is 24,990 pesos. So for a 55-inch at this size, you can actually play around with more of the settings to play around in terms of the brightness, in terms of the contrast, and also the overall saturation of the colors to your preference overall. So it gives you a more flexibility right now to deliver better quality pictures for 55 inches. So as compared to TVs right now at 55 inches ranging around 40,000 pesos. Of course, they have the upscale right now to become 120 Hz. But for this one, for 24,990, the overall delivery is actually really good. When you compare a 24,990 right now to other prices, it's actually, you're going to just reach around 43 inches. So that's a big leap right now in terms of screen sizes. And it's a big advantage and why you should get a UB5500. But if you're looking for a bigger size of a TV, the UB7500, this is actually a 65-inch TV, 10-inch bigger than the UB5500. Now this one is actually already Android Pie 9.0. So it has the same infinity display that we saw at the UB5500, but this time at the 65-inch size. But the main difference is actually more on the inside. So once you go home, you can actually see here the interface is a little bit more familiar because it's now Android based. So majority of your applications is here. So you can have Netflix, you have entertainment, of course, YouTube. You can even open a Google Play Store to download more applications. So as you can see, navigation is easier as well with YouTube suggested ads. Even Netflix is here, and also other navigations as well from Google Play Movies and also TV. So directly from the TV itself, you can already consume a lot of media. If you sign in with your Google account, you can even download movies directly from the Google Play Store. And also, one thing that I like about this one is you can integrate games. So you can actually play mini games so for more interaction with your loved ones or actually with your family. So for example, with this one, it's actually Crossroads. It's a good way to interact with your family members or with your guests just using the remote to navigate all throughout through the game itself. So one good thing about the whole integration of Google Play with your TV as well is actually the Google Assistant in the remote itself. So even Google Assistant can now be accessed for your IoT or smart devices itself. So turn off HG strip lights. As you can see, it turned off already and integrated with Google Assistant itself. So actually, it's a good way of doing integration with your whole house, that your TV is also connected through the whole network wirelessly as well. So it's a good way to have everything interconnected. Of course, this TV is 65-inch. It should have its more of premium features as compared to the smaller UB5500 and overall. And the overall experience as well in terms of navigating here in the UB7500 is actually better as well. Settings wise, it's very similar to an Android system, giving you a more intuitive in terms of controls as well. An Android system settings for the video is actually really good as well. Here you can see sharpness, saturation, brightness. Everything has more intuitive control system as well, even a toggle. Sound mode as well, and even options for DTS sound surround. And of course SPDIF. So all of the controls that you normally see on a high-end TV are all here already on a 65-inch UB7500. So actually overall volume is a little bit different for the UB7500. Here our experience is a little bit more safe, I should say. So 50% on the volume, it's already good enough. And then once you go higher than 50%, it's almost the same as 75. Just play on the volume settings from 50 to 60 and it's already good enough. Overall sound quality, it's good in terms of the highs. So the tricky part is this is actually a 65-inch TV as compared to the UB5500. So a 65-inch adds more volume inside and of course impression that it has better audio. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining us in our feature of the UB5500 and UB7500 from Skyworth. They're actually the sponsor right now of the 2019 SEA Games and you should check them out as well. So if you're in the market right now for a 55-inch TV, the UB5500 is actually a good option for you right now because it's only 24,990 pesos. It has good picture quality, good audio for its price point, and of course the size, guys, it's 55 inches for 24,990. But of course, if you have a bigger budget, why not go 65 inches with the UB7500? You'll be upgraded already to Android Pie 9.0 with the 65-inch TV from Skyworth as well. This TV is actually good in terms of overall performance, good picture quality, has big sound stage as well. And our experience with these two TVs is actually impressive for their price point. So again, for a 65-inch TV for 36,990, you can't go wrong with that. So these are the two TVs from Skyworth. It only shows that Skyworth has really good options regardless of what your price point for a TV right now. 24,990, you can already get a 55-inch. 36,990, you can already get a 65-inch. So these two are really good options right now for a TV if you're in the market for one right now. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching our video. So if you do like our video, of course, please do subscribe and of course visit hungrygeeks.ph for more content. And of course, with any video of Hungry Geeks, see you next time.